What would you do if you got the chance to build the teams of a gallery worth $200,000? Well, today, for the second time, Tofton is giving me that opportunity, and we're going to run it back from last season after we had a horrific show and managed to pick up a grand total of nothing. Let's get into it. So for those of you guys who did not catch part one last year that we did, we are going to be building the teams of an absolutely insane gallery stacked with super rares and uniques, and they're not just any, they are the top players. Unique, not as top, but definitely super rare. They are insane. So Tofton has let me know that he picks up $1,000, 40% of the game weeks that he plays. So he's given me the little challenge of if I can hit $1,000 with the lineups that I get to build, he'll give you guys the chance to win an in-season Cole Palmer. And if I lose, if I fail the challenge, I'll be giving away a classic Cole Palmer as well. So either way, one of you guys will be able to win a Cole Palmer. To win it, as always, head over to my X. There will be a pinned tweet which will have the video link in it. Make sure you've subscribed to my channel, you've reposted the tweet, and make sure you're following Tofton as a thanks for him helping me make this video, and use his account because it's absolutely stacked, and then follow myself. And either way, one of you guys will be walking home with a Cole Palmer, and I'm hoping, my fingers are crossed, it does not come out of my funds, but we shall see when we look at the teams. But if we just scroll back and look at some of the past game weeks, some of you guys will see he's had some insane luck. I mean, even in this game week, he came in the top 10 and picked up $1,000 because he has, I think you get the boost from the uniques, from having two uniques. I don't actually fully know how the rules work, but he also picked up a star here, and you guys may have seen that star was indeed in-season rare Lamine Yamal, which wasn't even his first Yamal of the season. It was his second one because he managed to craft a super. I'm pretty sure it was through crafting. This guy has had some insane luck. You guys would have seen on Tuesday, I absolutely do not want to talk about Yamal at all after missing him in my craft. And that was only limited, and that hurt me. So God knows how it feels when you miss a super rare or rare one. But his last couple of game weeks, or just his game weeks this season, he has a couple like this where it doesn't really do too well. But this is international break, and I'm pretty sure he got Robert Sanchez or someone of the top end, Dean Henderson, something like that. We're going to go and look at the cards in a moment, but we're just going to kind of roll through. So this week he only got $268. Still a pretty nice team. Van Dijk letting him down massively here. I mean, if he captained anyone else, God knows how much higher up he would have been. I mean, you're looking at an extra 50% on any of these. So probably about 15, 20 points would have pushed him up a decent amount. But we're going to go and look at the cards in his gallery and see what we have got to work with. So we're not going to look at the rares because although he's got some insane ones, he doesn't really have that many in season unless he's crafted them. There is the in-season Lamine Yamal that he crafted. What an absolute insane pull that is. Not crafted, he won in the rare champion tournament. But just look at some of these super rare cards. He's won a Jules Koundé, he's won a Robert Sanchez, picked up a Cole Palmer for 1.2k, which to me is a bargain for a special edition super rare. People were paying that for rare at the start of the season. So Jacarez, Dean Henderson, which he crafted, Livramento, Cucurella, Ruben Diaz, Florian Wirtz, Saka, Gakpo, Van Dijk. You guys get how good these cards are. I'm pretty confident he's got one, if not two, Mbappes as well. If we scroll down here, so he's got two Vinicius Jr., two Mbappes, Bellingham, Valverde. This is the gallery that we all dream about, and it's also the gallery that most of us will never have. I definitely will never have this gallery because probably will never earn that amount of money. Maybe one day. We'll see how Sorare goes. You never know. One day. And then we're going to have a quick look at the uniques because, I mean, the unique side of it is just insane as well. I mean, Senesi, De Kuiper, who, this is a frustrating one. I'm recording this intro kind of midway through the game week, and he's scored, and he's already on 94 points against Nottingham Forest, which is frustrating because he wasn't even predicted to start. Yeah, well, we're not even going to talk about that in this video. Saliba, Ousmane Dembele, who's been struggling with injury, Bruno Fernandes, who we're definitely using, Raya we're going to use, Enzo we're going to use, hard game against Arsenal, just even Leno. Just these cards are just absolutely insane. And we are going to go and build 9 lineups. That is going to be the unique lineup, unique champion, I believe it is. It's going to be 4 in-season Super Rare teams or Super Rare unique mixed. And then it's going to be 4 classic champion teams. Let's go see what I've done. We're going to be looking at this halfway through the game week. So you won't actually know in this video how I finish. You'll have to, not how I finish, how Toff's lineups finish. You'll have to keep posted over on X, and I'll give you guys updates to let you know who's going to be giving away that Cole Palmer. If it's going to be a nice in-season one, especially with him returning back, or if it's going to be a classic one. But let's get into the first ones, starting with the Premier League. So team number 1, this was the team I prioritised the most. This was the one that I put the players that I thought had the best fixtures and the best chances of getting high scores. And you can see we're coming close to the end of the game week, and he is in second place. So to win 2.5k with an additional 800 at the current moment. Obviously, there's Chelsea versus Arsenal later, but we have some of those players in other teams. But this team is absolutely smashing it. Bruno Fernandes with 2 of the I don't even know how to say it. 2 assists for pretty much doing nothing, passing the ball to Mason Mount, and then the other one of just chipping in a ball in, and then Xerxes with an absolutely insane finish with his left foot. Credit where it's due. So Martinez against the struggling Wolves, for me, seemed like an absolutely great fixture. Bruno Fernandes we covered. Ruben Dias against Leeds, picking up 40 points. This is going to be the one that's going to cost us, because this should have been an easy minimum 60 points. So just for argument's sake, I'm going to add another 30 points. We still wouldn't be near the leaderboard, but Diaz conceding 2 goals against Leeds is so frustrating, and it's frustrating because it's ruined my own teams. Gakpo, this has just been updated, has just got an assist for Liverpool against West Ham. Who was the goal scorer? Isaac was the goal scorer. Currently, Liverpool have a clean sheet, which, you know, is slightly justifying this Virgil van Dijk captain pick. I mean, on the face of it, Bruno Fernandes, but against Crystal Palace, I just fancied Bruno to do well this week. I don't know why, and that's why I chucked him in this lineup. But this is lineup 1. This is the one that has the best chance of doing anything. And right now, it is pulling through. Hopefully, the clean sheet can be kept for Aston Villa and Liverpool. But to be fair, by the time I finish recording this video, these games should be done. So I can give you a little sneak preview of where we might be finishing. We're going to go into team number 2 now. This team looks absolutely shocking. I mean, it's predicted 82nd. What do you get for 82nd in Super Rare? You get 500 XP and 500 unique XP. Not bad, not great when you're spending this much money on cards. Petrovic conceding 3 goals to Sunderland. Senesi with an 82 when conceding 3 goals is actually really impressive. Semenyo just has not been playing how he was playing at the start of the season. And then we've got Enzo Fernandez captain and Cucurella against Arsenal. A very hard game. I'm about to go watch that in half an hour. I cannot wait. Fingers crossed Chelsea win. I would take a draw, if I'm being honest. A win is the best possible... Obviously, it's the best possible solution. That's how football works. But a win would be awesome to close the gap by 3 points, especially with City winning yesterday. Team number 3 for Premier League. Enzo Fernandez again. Jared Bowen is currently... We're going to give this a quick refresh, actually, to see what Bowen's on, because I loaded these up a moment ago. So we've got Enzo Fernandez, who I'm pretty confident should be starting. Chalobah, Sanchez. Phil Foden with 2 goals yesterday as captain. Jared Bowen's not really doing anything at the moment. This team has a good chance of getting high up the place as well. It depends if Chelsea keep a clean sheet. I can't see that happening, but I've seen stranger things. So this team has a chance, especially with this Foden captain pick. Pardon me, 157 points. It's a crazy amount. That's more points than I've got on most of my limited teams this weekend with the amount of DMPs I've got. And there I mentioned DMPs. I tried not to, but it just slipped out. And then team number 4. This hasn't started too bad, but this is the flip side. Toft has a lot of Arsenal and a lot of Chelsea players. You guys probably know I'm a Chelsea fan, and you probably know Toft's a Chelsea fan as well. But the amount of Arsenal players he has in his gallery is criminal. I don't know, I've had to say something about it. But hopefully one of the teams keeps a clean sheet, and hopefully that team is Chelsea. Diallo not doing anything for United against Palace. Livramento picking up a nice 62 points. Shame he couldn't get decisive, considering a 4-1 win, in which I'm pretty sure defenders got quite a few goals in that game. So David Raya, Saka and Rice. This is another team. It's predicted 53rd. You have to get top 22 to get cash. But once again, there is a chance that this team can do something. We're now going to get into the super rare champion team. So we have another 4 of these teams. This team was my best in this. This was the best I could do. And oh wow, it has had a shocking start. Gvardiol scoring, but then also conceding a penalty. Julian Alvarez, I believe, came on as a sub. He came on as a sub. Did absolutely nothing in that game. Didn't even look great when he came on. Looked a bit leggy and tired. We've got Real Madrid playing tonight. You know, if we have a look at the guy who's currently first, he's got... That's actually crazy. I did not know that. He has the exact same 2 stinkers of Alvarez and Gvardiol. So we need Bellingham and Mbappe to match these scores and do better, and Courtois as well. That can be done. What's to say we can't get a star here? I still quite like that lineup. This is the thing with Super Rare. You have such lower amount of entrants. I mean, I know it's 772, which actually blows my mind, but I guess there's been so many Super Rare cards minted over the last couple of seasons. Then we go into team number 2. This has had a slightly better start. We've got Captain Mbappe again. Valverde in this team because he's got 2 of them. Romain Peru, I don't know how to say that guy's name, in defence. I need to start taking some football player name classes on how to pronounce them because I am awful at this. Doku, disappointing again, didn't get a decisive yesterday. Eric Garcia hasn't been performing as of late. Oblak with a really nice score. This team has potential as well. Can't even speak. We're aiming for a tier 2 or aiming for the 1000 essence for craft. So ideally we want to be hitting top 20. Team number 3, absolute stinker. Although if I refresh this, I'm pretty sure Isaac did indeed score. Saliba DMP. What the... I'm going to have to mid-roll, I'm going to have to look at the teams. You guys probably don't even want to know. So, no Saliba in the lineup. Hang on a second. Did I not put Saliba in one of these? Oh, wow. That's actually hilarious because Toff told me that when he builds his lineups, he always puts David Raya unique and Saliba unique together. And I didn't. I didn't put Saliba unique in any of these teams, I don't believe. And how that's paid off. See? 100 IQ. I just knew what Arteta's lineup was going to be. But I just wanted to have a quick look at this. Reece James in the midfield next... Oh, Esteval is starting. Anyway, sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. But... I mean, this team was shit anyway. It was awful. Guimaraes was probably the best. Isaac's just been kind of horrendous. Just hasn't really been doing much. So, not much that we've missed out on there. Munoz and Henderson having an awful game against United. We're going to skip over this team. This team is dust. It's done. Nothing is coming from that. And then team number 4, pretty similar situation. Schlotzpeg picking up the starting score against Leverkusen, which was going to be a hard game. But I expected some good AA from him in that game. Euro Tillemans has done decent. Rafael Leao is actually starting to prove to be a very good forward for Milan, playing up top instead of on that wing, which is what I've read in the report, so don't quote me on that. Modric only picking up a 50. Simon and Yuri getting the clean sheet for Bilbao. All in all, not too bad. We're projected 154th, which means we're probably not going to get anything from this team, which is quite disappointing. Aston Villa have just scored. Go on. Give Emi Martinez the assist. That'd be nice. Oh, McGinn and Kamara. Not too bad at all. And then to wrap it up on the teams. Sorry, my voice is going. Heavy drinking session yesterday with my mates from work. This team has just been awful. It didn't start too bad. Damsgaard with a 60 as captain, which actually turns out to 126 points. It's not too bad. Alvarez with a 50. Not bad. Tarkowski conceding 4 goals, getting an assist. And is that a last man tackle? A clearance off the line. That's a pretty insane score. Paqueta doing shocking against West Ham. He's a very hit and miss player. Leno conceding against Tottenham. Quite embarrassing for Fulham. Sanderberg not having the greatest game. And then Saliba, as we just found out, is a DMP. So guys, they are the lineups that we are going to be playing, or we are playing this weekend. Head over to my X right now. Repost that post. Get the video out there so other people can see it. Let me know if you think we are going to finish in the rewards. I mean, by the time this does go out, the game week is going to be next to over. Hopefully this team can finish in the top 5. We've already dropped a couple of places, but this is the one that I need to hit. I believe if we hit, something's just gone up there. if we hit the 600, so fifth upwards, with his bonus, he should get near, I think maybe fourth upwards. With Toss bonus, we should hit $1,000. So hopefully that's what he's going off. Maybe he's going off I have to get top 3. In that case, we may be struggling. But I'm looking forward to seeing how this pans out. It started really well. A clean sheet for Liverpool and Wolves, and not Wolves, Liverpool and Aston Villa is very much needed. I'm excited. As always, guys, thank you very much for watching. I'll be back on Tuesday with my lineups. Oh my god, this game week has been horrendous again. I'm lost for ideas with what to do with my teams. The saying all the gear and no idea is currently me on Sorare because I have all the top players, but I cannot hit a barn door and I cannot hit any rewards at all. Anyway, I'll see you on Tuesday. Hopefully it pans out or turns around and I can get some streaks. Thank you guys very much for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. The support is always much appreciated, and I'll see you soon.